Knees onto the blanket, hands onto the floor, and then just walk your hands forward to the top of your mat, and then sink your chest down to the ground. If that's hard on the shoulders, just fold one forearm in, melting heart. So heavy through your chest. So you can switch your arms if you folded one arm in. Let's weave the right arm underneath, sinking down. Switching, weaving the left arm underneath. Good. And coming up. All right. We're going to walk hands back towards your knees and then bring yourself up to standing on your knees here. And inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, hands come through heart center. Bringing your hands down to the ground. Walk forward until you're in a hands and knees plank, and then lower all the way down onto your belly. Good. Ground through your pubic bone, tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, let's come back into a child's pose. Good, walking your hands back again to your knees. Inhale, come to stand on your knees, reaching up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Coming down, walking forward, lower to your belly. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, child's pose. Good, walking your hands back again to your knees. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's bring hands down. Walking. Lower down. Lift your chest. And back into child's pose. Inhale up onto all fours. We're going to press back, step back with the right foot and press back into the heel. So toes are tucked under. You can just gently push into your hands, opening up through the back of that right leg. Good, let's pick up the right foot, step it behind you off to the left side of your mat, and we're gonna look over the left shoulder. Good, let's step the right foot off the mat to the right side. Your forearms down onto the ground and then let your weight shift back. And bring your hands onto the ground. I'm going to take a block with us as we come upright. Take that block onto the left side of your body. Bring your right hand onto your right leg. And inhale, reach left hand up toward the sky. We're going to lean over toward the right. Good, let's come up. I'm going to take left hand down onto your block and then reach right arm up alongside your ear. Good, and let's bring hands down onto the ground now. We're going to step back with that right foot and then up to the top of your mat. Let's bring both blocks forward as you sink your hips down. And now we're going to come more upright here. So let's align your left shoulder with your hip and your knee. And then you're going to tuck your tailbone, engage through the core, and then start to let your hips shift forward. Nice deep breath here. Good, bringing your hands down onto the blocks, let your hips sink. And then we're going to back out of this and then sink into it. And then back out and sink in. Back out. And then let's sink in and hold. So as you hold any of the poses, it's okay if there's just a little bit of movement or a little bit of exploration. Sometimes finding depth or staying with depth means also negotiating with sensation through movement, through an exploration of what feels good and what feels like you're not resisting. You want to allow your body to feel like it can drop in. Let's take the weight back now, and you can open up through the back of your right leg, toes up toward the sky, lift through your tailbone. And then come forward into your lunge. We're going to plant through the left hand. Bring the right hand onto your thigh. Open up into a twist toward the right. Good. Let's come back onto all fours and set your blocks aside for a moment as we sink our hips back into child's pose for a moment. Good. Coming up onto all fours, we're going to step back with the left foot now. So tuck your toes under, and then you can push back into your hands, push back into your heel, opening up through the back of that leg. Again, picking your foot up, stepping it over to the right off your mat, looking over your right shoulder. And then picking that foot up, stepping it off your mat to the left side. And then from here, you can bring your forearms down onto the ground. Let your weight shift back. Again, let's bring your hands onto the ground. We're going to bring one of those blocks with us as we come upright, coming into Parigasana gate pose. And bring your left hand onto your thigh. Reach your right hand up. We're going to lean over toward the left. And then bringing your right hand down onto your block. Let's reach the left arm up alongside your ear. bring the blocks forward. I'm going to step back with the left foot and then bring that left foot up to the top of the mat. Sink your hips. Lift through your chest. Good, let's come upright now. Right shoulder, hip and knee in line. Tuck through the tailbone. Engage through the core. And then just start to shift your weight forward. You'll feel a bit of a stretch in the front of your right hip. That's what we're going for. We're just going to hang out with that for a few breaths. Good, let's bring hands down onto your blocks. Let your hips sink. So you're going to deepen into this and then back yourself out. And then sink in and back out. And now we're just going to sink in and land here again, remembering that movement, exploration is allowed here. Encouraged, actually. And then you can let your weight shift back, toes to the sky, opening up the back of your leg. Good, bring yourself forward. Let's plant through that right hand, left hand on your thigh, open up. Good. Let's come back onto all fours. Send your hips back toward your heels, belly to your thighs, forehead to the earth, coming into our child's pose.